You can see the candle, can you? There you go. So, got a bit of a weird one this morning, and I got a funny feeling off it, so I watched it, found it, watched it. And seriously, I've never said I'm not using that one. But I wasn't using that one. No way. It was a bit dark. So then they gave me another one. Slightly better than the first, but I thought they're so off here. So you're getting the second one, but even that I'm not enamoured with, put it that way. But I've always said I won't sugarcoat things, so the second one, second chance. The first one, the only reason I'm mentioning it is because we mentioned Jenny a couple of times in the reads over the past week or so. So it's called something like Jenny and Screech. It's really dark. It's about a teenage kid that goes down the wrong path, put it that way. I won't even go into detail. So, but I know from experience when Spirit gives me a song, that there's always a reason. So, if you're out later than you should be, girls, especially, just remember there's some really confused people on the streets at night. And if you happen to be a teenager that's with the wrong crowd, now's your chance to change, because second chance is a lot tamer. It's about relationship, but I'm getting off Spirit that this is your chance to change things. If you're on the wrong path, change it now before it's too late, because when they say too late, they mean the ultimate too late. So that's all I'm saying. And if it's you, you should know what that means. Let's see what comes out in the read, shall we? Because basically, Spirit have been saying this as well for over a week, haven't they? It is time for us, no matter how we've been in the past, to draw a line and decide who we are now. And don't let your past define you. I don't care whether you're the worst person in the world, you can change this before it's too late. So let's see. It is Boxing Day. I hope this miserable message doesn't affect your day. I tried to think of a positive spin on it. All I can think really is that it is a second chance at life. But you've got to choose to take it. It's as simple as that, really. 26 is the Strength card. It's about karma, and that's very much about karma. Growing a backbone, having courage, and winning that battle that's going on inside of you. Could be drugs, could be just running with the wrong crowd. Could be criminal activity. Or it could just be that you've been stuck somewhere, the wrong job, wrong relationship for a long time. And this is your chance to get out, because there's the escape route. We're at that crossroads, and we can do the things we've always done and walk the path like we've always walked, never change anything. Because that Jenny in that song, she wanted to escape. She didn't want to be where she was. So it's breaking new ground. It's making a decision to take a different path in life. So well done, Spirit. Thank you for that. And like I've just said, don't look back. Don't dwell on the past. Because if you do that, it will drag you under. Depression will follow. You've played your part in this disappointment, but you're not to blame for everything. It's time to pull your socks up, stop crying over spilt milk, build a bridge and get over it. Because there's weakness here. Lack of courage, lack of backbone. There may be issues with the back or the heart. And there is power struggles where somebody wants to be on top. It's a bit like a tug of war. And you know when one side lets go of the rope, what happens to the other? So let go. Because this power struggle ain't worth it. 8 or 26, today's card, neutral. Somebody's not doing what they say they're going to do. They're a snake in the grass. They refuse or can't take action. Aries cusper of any gender. So it could be Pisces, Aries, or Aries, Taurus. The year of the snake could be important, but it's a man of all mouth and no trousers. And yet there's abundance there. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, happiness comes after pain. The military could be involved. November the 11th, May the 31st is always mentioned with this card. But above all, it's the 3rd or the 30th. Happiness and abundance. Pregnancies for some may be in the early stages, but whatever you see as abundance, it doesn't have to be money. And it returns when the truth is told, the secrets come out. Somebody's rescued, even from the gates of hell. This is the type of person that will always be on that threshold to hell. But at least for now, they're being released because something is being told, the truth. Number 2 or 29, massively important. Looking after yourself, making sure that you don't put anything negative into your body, mind, aura. So financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally and physically. And only having positive things come out your mouth. The answer is yes. Oh, sorry, no, it isn't. It's no. It needs to flip the other way. The answer is no. 9 months, not for 9 months. Archangel Michael is here to protect us again. It seems we need it. And it's the finder of lost souls. It's coming to retrieve a soul, I believe. Doctors, priests and lawyers, professional advice, being prepared to be detached and sever ties with those things and people that no longer serve you. Free yourself. So why is that no there? Not yet. So it's not a pregnancy. So you can take that one out of the equation. This isn't pregnancy. It's abundance and happiness. But there's no pregnancy. You're growing as a soul, you're evolving, you're ascending. Yeah, something wasn't planned. And because of that, a burden needs to be released. But they're still taking me back to that first song, and it's very worrying. Something bad could happen that wasn't planned, but that won't make any difference. Yeah, love is entering the building. Messages and offers, but no commitment. I was born in the year of the horse, could be important. Pisces energy, so there's a Pisces Aries cusper coming in to save the day. We've got a businessman, a man in uniform of dark complexion, generous, good friend. Or, and we've got a safe there, so you may even have a safe. Or it's a Capricorn cusper, or all of those. Capricorn cusper is, early Capricorn is Sagittarius, late Capricorn is Aquarius. But we do know about the planets in Capricorn at the minute, don't we? So somebody's got to get off their ass, stop sitting on the couch, binge watching TV and stuff in the face, and fight for what they want. Fight for themselves, fight for freedom, whatever it is you want. Grab that second chance. Yeah, because that disappointment will drag you down. You will stagnate and there'll be no growth. Your attention was elsewhere and now you're disappointed, but you're letting that disappointment take your abundance away. You need to take back control of your life. A Cancer energy that was born on the 7th or the 25th, so 7 or 25, positive energy, person living or past, date for your diary and address, wherever you see that number. A new vehicle, travel, the yin to your yang, getting back on path. Yeah, justice. Only this time it's the 8 or the 26 because it's a different deck. So Libra energy, justice will be served. Balance needs to be brought back into your life. Number 8. But there is no communication. Somebody's very detached. No gifts, no communication, no improvements in finance or career. Because of this depression, because of this possibly a cancer. So it's up to you, especially the cancers, not to let your emotions get the better of you. There's drink involved maybe, drowning your sorrows in drink, a gentleman. It could be a Cancer customer also. So early Cancer is Gemini, late Cancer is Leo. But whatever it is, it doesn't really matter about the gender or the sign. With this card, it could be alcohol abuse, drug abuse, self-medicating, because you have no self-worth. There's strings attached to your love. It's never unconditional. Yeah, fear. Fear's holding you back. Oh, tomorrow maybe. I'll put it off till tomorrow. Fear, 22. Very confused, narrowing down your options, running out of options. Gossip. Problems with fire sign children. And sacrifices. Not putting your boundaries in place, not saying no when you need to. Sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. Suicides even. And fire sign again, Leo. Female, doesn't have to be, but usually is. But it's Leo energy. Leo Cuspa is Cancer, Leo and Leo Virgo. Financial success. And yet there is an end to friendships, marriages, study, faith, religion. The 5 or the 23 is negative. So we have a couple here that are not in agreement. A divine couple because they are very spiritual. High priestess, high priest. They're in separation. 5 or 23, negative energy. Simon, Peter, the keys. Yeah, negative energy. Teachers, schools, universities, institutions. Religion, your belief. And disappointment again. 3 times. So somebody may have disappointed you 3 times. And again, blocked communication. Somebody's not talking. You have to end this chapter. Bring it to a successful conclusion. Travel to the object of your desire, perhaps. The 21, massively important. Wherever you see it. Person's door number. Could be a person who's living or past birthday. Wherever you see the number. Bring it to a conclusion. Oh, there it is, Libra. We need to have balance. We need to have justice, fairness. Number 19 could be important. Sitting on the fence. And again, at that crossroads, not making a decision. And the 3 is abundance. Where does your happiness lie? Blimey, well done, Spirit. So it's about the lines, the marital home, the colon, the prostate, impotence, public enemies, which is the gossip probably. The name Andre could be important. And we're going back to the journey in the song. All my life, my heart has yearned for something I cannot name. Somebody's frightened to go it alone. There will be no negotiating. There's a lot of sarcasm here. The name John and Oscar, Kim. librarians, even sometimes. Playing devil's advocate. You're riding the fence over something and it needs to change. You need to make a decision. If you don't make that decision, it will be made for you. And the potential for you not liking that ending is high if you do not act and decide soon. This is a favourable card for romance and relationships. It indicates a time where relationships are turning happier and more content. Right now, everything must be fair and balanced, honest and out in the open. It's important not to sacrifice your own feelings or desires simply because you hope to avoid a conflict. It will feel like the middle ground is the smartest approach. Courtrooms, law and fairness will play into this matter. If you're involved in a court case, the surrounding cards are good. Well, no. So the answer is no. So it goes to court, it might not go your way. It depends on which side of the coin you sit. Excuse me. I would normally pause the video, but I don't do it because it keeps cutting things off. The enforcement of rules will apply. Legal documents may not only figure in, they will bring you benefits, especially benefits shared between you and a partner. This is an impending marriage or engagement, possibly. If so, this is not a good idea. Because happiness will be achieved, but only when you find the right people who mirror you and your ideas and beliefs. And these don't mirror each other. Only matters worked on within a sincere relationship and an equal partnership will prove to be successful. So, this last 2 years have been important. It's shown us who really are part of our tribe. And the 3, right, where's that gone? It's the fawn again. New beginnings, fresh starts, opportunities. Grab that opportunity with both hands. This is forever being in motion, progress and completion. Everything is a never-ending cycle of flow into one another, where there is a start, no finish. It just is. So bring this to a conclusion, but it's still a cycle. It still goes on. This is a welcoming of a new beginning, but you're fearing it. A new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of seeing. Many worlds coexist within our own, and many beings reside there, waiting to help us if we ask. We must allow ourselves to welcome new opportunities and keep our minds open to things, even if it pushes our boundaries and our logical left brain thinking. We must learn to apply this way of truly seeing when approaching anything new for us, to fully allow growth at any level, whether that be emotional, spiritual or mental. Entering into anything can be overwhelming, especially when it's new. Stressful, traumatic. However, the more we learn to understand things from a different viewpoint, or even just to allow without understanding at all, the more we allow the change to happen. Change can happen whether we like it or not, and we already know that it's not. They're going to take it out of our hands if we don't do it. Change can happen whether we like it or not, but it's always the same outcome. It shifts us to a different place where we have the opportunity to learn and grow. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control our emotions and our reactions to it. We either embrace it or accept it fully, or we resist. The decision is always yours, but know this, even when you do not know what is on the other side, there is always the possibility of being a positive experience. So don't doubt your capabilities of navigating your way through. So don't let fear get the best of you. Yeah, and number 12, so we've got that twice, the Hanged Man, sacrifices, and the 16, and she is with her tattoos on her ass. So, and there is stagnancy. During the long winter, everything seems to grind to a halt in the fields. Ice holds up water, the air shrinks and hides the seed. A moment of simplicity and withdrawal. A patient wait before acting. Consider or reconsider a situation and be prepared before acting. You're not prepared for this. There are adverse situations that hamper your initiative at this time. So you can't progress yet. You've got to sort this out first. 16. Enthusiasm. The boom of thunder strikes fear into the hearts of mortals. There's your fear. But on waking, one is full of optimism and eagerness, so don't be too overly eager and act in haste. Self-assurance and certainty of future events, moments of satisfaction, of paying attention and the search for solutions. So plan and figure out how you're going to do this. Reflection before deciding whether something is finished or not when this chapter is over. Well done today, Spirit. Beautiful read. But remember, second chances. It's up to you. You've got this. You don't have to live the way you've always lived. You're not happy with it, change it. Say no, put your boundaries in place. You don't have to say yes all the time. Yeah, because you're manifesting a new future for yourself. And you have to imagine it. You have to believe it. There's no belief in yourself. Thoughts are the building blocks of your life. And from everything begins with a thought. When you add your creativity to that thought, you have imagination. Every castle that starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. Because when you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open doors to help you. So you have to believe. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcome. Be certain that you have the purest intentions, so it's not to deliberately go out and cause trouble for anybody else or out of spite. It's got to be from the goodness of your heart, something you genuinely feel. I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. Okay? So, where's my dice? Aries again. There's no two ways about this one. It is karma. And it's the 5th house, Leo. So it's about strength. And the 5th house, the Leo card, is the 26th. So it's about the heart, the back, strength of character, bravery, courage. Theatres, nightclubs, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms. Anything dark. Self-expression, recreation, creativity, offsprings, pleasure, love affairs, children and speculation. It's karmic. There is some karma going on here. There's no two ways about it. And it is karmic debts. You are paying for something you did in the past. So, Aries, the soul has learned courage and become a separate self, but must leave behind self-centeredness and absorption and selfishness. And 5th house, South Node. The challenge is to shift from creating at a biological level to a spiritual and mental creativity. There may be karma from past love affairs. So you may think, why is this happening to me? And especially, say, in a relationship. And it could be that you hurt somebody without meaning to in the past. Spirit will always make you feel the way you made them feel. And that's why. So it's not, you're not to blame. You probably didn't even know, like I said. But you will have to pay your karma one way or another. It's as simple as that. So know that whatever you're getting is either storing up karma for later on so that you can have a second chance, or that you need to make recompense for something you did in the past. There's always a price to pay. Thanks for listening.